Welcome to another episode of Mr. and Mrs. Chee.
Way wrong.
This week we are talking about our kids. Super Daddy.
Super Mama.
Yeah, so if you guys have been following our vlog, we have a newcomer, our baby Kaden. He is about 2 months old when you watch this video. Yeah, let's go. A lot of people have been asking us how many kids do we want?
2.
Plus 2
2. Divide by 2.
is equal to 1.
Plus 1.
So, Mrs. Chee would like to have 2 kid family. However, I have a different set. I have a different mindset. I would like to have the more the merrier, as much as we can and as much as I can afford to have, because having a kid in Singapore is not super expensive, but it's still expensive. Government do help us a little bit, but there are still a lot of hidden costs involved in the process.
I just want 2. 1 is lonely. 2 is just nice. And
3 is a party.
4 is crazy. So we'll stick back to 2. Less natural takes its course. If it comes, we'll accept it because it's a gift. Oh, look at his face. Bringing up a child is not easy. It's also not difficult. But let's just concentrate on what we have first.
Second question. What gender do we want if we can choose?
I want a boy and a girl, and I got them.
So in fact, if you are not so well informed, a boy or a girl, they are decided by the X and the Y chromosome, which is decided by on the dad side, the father side. Okay, we have the chromosomes. They don't have. They have the X. Okay, so indirectly we can decide. Okay, but we don't have the choice. It's like a quick pick. They pick for you. You cannot choose. Whatever numbers you get, you keep it. Okay, you got tio bo tio, your problem. So it's just like a bit like Toto lah. Okay, you got your X chromosome, your Y chromosome, all producing out. Whether you tell which one is not by choice lah. It's a bit of luck. Okay, however, there are some recipes out there that you can boost the particular gender. There's no scientific results that is 100% proven. Okay, so you just do your whatever you need to do. Okay, don't take advice from me. Oh, back to which gender I want. To me, there is no particular gender that I really want. All I want is a lot of kids. That's all.
Why do I want a girl and a boy? Is because I always have the mindset, a very traditional mindset, saying that 我需要帮他传宗接代. Okay, I think people might laugh at my mindset, but to me, this is something very important to me. I mean, I know it's being depends on him whether I got a girl or I got a boy, but if this is a girl, then probably I'll say let's try for another one. But having a boy to help him 传宗接代, it meant a lot to me. That's why I wanted a boy. And I wanted a girl because I can bring someone out for shopping and I don't have to worry about swiping off the credit card bills, because I could just say, oh, I got it for the both of us. So I can just, 没烦恼的 swipe the credit card. No, just swipe. Just swipe. Someone will foot the bill. You get it? Someone will foot the bill.
The third question. What do you do differently for the second child?
Very differently. I do a lot of things very differently. For Caitlin, I go by the book. No means no, yes means yes. A means A and B means B. Strictly by the books. For Caden, I'm a bit relaxed. So A could be B. For example, bottles. For Caitlin, I'm very particular. I'm very persistent in getting the bottles being sterilized after every sessions. But for Caden, I only wash it and I air dry it. So that is something that is different. People always say, 第一个照书养，第二个随便养。
That's what we are doing right now.
And yeah, we are doing it. Okay, translate it into English. It means the first one you go by the book, and the second one you just anyhow do it. Yeah, that's how differently Caden is being treated. But of course, doing things differently, it doesn't mean that Caden's cleanliness and hygiene are not being taken care of. He is still being taken care of, and we make sure that he grows up in a very clean environment with no contaminations.
Doing differently for the second child, it's like being an experienced skilled worker in a new company. You know what to do when you face the same problem on your second child because you experienced it during your first child. So a lot of the times that we no need to go and bang the wall ourselves. We already bang it once. It's like, for an example, Caitlin didn't really pull for the entire week during her first few months. Mrs. Chee is like worried as hell. She is like, how can she never pull? Shall we bring her to the doctor? All this and that. So now Caden experienced it, and we know what to do. We just need to keep a close eye on his digestive system, and we are not so worried that much as compared to the first one. So that is why he's being treated differently. It's not on the bad side. It's like we are experienced enough to know what is happening and what went wrong. So that is how different when we treat the first one and the second one. Mainly is through experience. The fourth question. Why do we put Caitlin to school on her 18th month? When I was 18 months, I still play in the sand eating mud and not go to school.
I can't remember what I was doing when I was 18 months. But why do I make this choice of putting her to school in 18 months? Because Singapore is very competitive. Going to a school, she's just basically playing in school. And yeah, I'm not depriving her of playing, but just that she can make more friends. She can open up on her social skills more when she goes to school instead of being at home. When she's at home, it's only daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, and she's being treated as a princess. But when she goes to school, she learned to be more independent. She opened up her social skills. She learned to defend herself and protect herself and gain more knowledge. So why not? And it's good to attend school. She loves school, don't she?
Sending Caitlin to school on her 18th month is not entirely my decision, and I'm not denying her from school. It's just that I get the fact that she gets to make a lot of friends, and the teacher at the school is taking good care of her and teaching her a lot of social skills, motor skills, and things that generally parents are busy and don't really have time. So this is when school step in, and they have the correct tool, correct place, and correct people to teach them all these skills. So it's not really a bad thing, and my mindset is a bit different from Mrs. Chee. It's not really being competitive. It's just that she gets to open up more to people rather than confining herself in a house and not, I'm going out with a single kid here, and the next best friend is left and right only lah. You play with your hands, you play with your toys, you play with yourself, and
Play with yourself?
Yeah, you play with yourself lah. Doctor. It's not really school for her. In fact, it's just like a playground. There are a lot of things around. Yeah.
It's a play group for her. She just play and play and play, eat and eat and eat, and play and play and play.
If you want any advice on planning for kids, don't just think, do it. When you have kids, you eventually solve it. You are not preparing yourself. No one is prepared to be a parent.
Yeah.
Things will just come along the way. There is no encyclopedia, there is no book on teaching you how to be a correct parent, because every child, they are very different. You see, so don't really go and tell yourself that I'm not ready to be a parent, I'm not ready to be this, I'm not ready to be that. Just do it. You'll fail along the way, but you'll get right along the way also.
I've always been telling Papa Chee saying that I'm not prepared to be a mom. I'm not prepared to be a mom. I'm not prepared to be a mom. But when it comes to you, the first thing you need to know is enjoy the pregnancy first. Bond with your child when he or she is inside your stomach. Enjoy the little movements that you have. The rest, think about it when he or she is out. Eventually, things will reach there. It will reach the end. You will reach the destination that you want. But meanwhile, don't be so stressful. Just enjoy, because all these moments don't come easily. Once you miss the little kicks that you have experienced during your pregnancy, it's very hard for you to experience it again until you got the second one. So yeah, just enjoy. Don't worry. We have come to the end of this episode. If you have any questions, can just leave us a comment. And do like and subscribe to Mr. and Mrs. Chee for more updates. We will see you again. Bye.